start of the presentation, what is herbs? According to the WHO, herbs include plant materials such as leaves, flowers, or other plant parts which may be entire, fragmented, or powdered. In general, herbs are plants with aromatic properties that are used for flavoring and garnishing foods, as well as for scent and medicine. Herbs are mostly employed in food supplements, pharmaceuticals, cosmetic, the chemical industry, personal care, and medicine. Herbs have long been used in Malaysian traditional medicine, and they are available in a variety of forms. In Malaysia, herbs have been classified by product groups as follows: flavors and fragrance, pharmaceuticals are herbal, health and functional food, also biopesticides. Some species of herbs have been identified to be cultivated on a large scale for commercial purposes. For example, mas dotek, misai kucing, lidah buaya, and tongkat ali are potential herbal crops for medicinal use. Based on a survey conducted by the firm in 2012, households in Malaysia consuming herbal products were estimated at 73%, which is lower compared to 80% estimated by the WHO for developing countries. All in all, as the herbal market shows positive growth, there is a need to assure their quality. Thus, this presentation will discuss regarding the safety issues of herbal products in Malaysia, the impact on society, economy, and environment, also the suggestions on how to overcome the issues.
Herbal medicine safety issues.
Many people believe that natural products are always safe, but herbal medicines are not subjected to the same testing as pharmaceuticals. Therefore, there are many herbal medicine safety issues in Malaysia that should be concerned among our society. Firstly, according to the article Environmental Health and Preventive Medicine in 2019, one of the most popular issues among herbal medicines products is weak basic research in the safety of herbal medicines. Efficiency and toxicity of the majority of them are mostly based on traditional knowledge and clinical experience. Next, herbal medicines are largely unregulated and their content is not registered, monitored, and verified. Consequently, potent plant toxins such as dehydropyrolyzidine alkaloids and other potential carcinogens can contaminate herbal medicines products. Last but not least, some herbal medicines may interfere with blood clotting and blood pressure, which may increase the risk of bleeding during or after surgery.
Alright, continuing on to the second safety issue regarding herbal products is the mislabeling of the herbal product itself. In general, food product labels mainly exist to provide accurate, complete, and meaningful information about the product to consumers. And in this case, mislabeling can be described as a form of inaccuracy where the labels do not reflect the ingredients that are present in the product. So the first form of mislabeling of herbal products is the presenting of the product labels with incomplete ingredient list. From the study of NIHAL, it was reported that 59% of herbal products that were tested and screened for adulteration had contained species of plants that were unlisted in the product labels. Next, the second form of mislabeling of herbal products are the exaggeration or overclaiming of benefits and uses of the herbal product itself. Certain herbal products are unethically marketed with claims of curing sexual dysfunctionalities, healing acute diseases, and also reducing weight in an incredibly short time. From the Pharmacy Board Malaysia, it was reported that any type of drugs and medicinal products are prohibited to make claims of curing, preventing, or reducing about 20 types of medical conditions that are listed in their guidelines. This included cancer, heart disease, paralysis, diabetes, and sexual malfunction, which are commonly claimed in the medicinal products.
The next issue that we are going to address in this topic is adulteration in herbal products. By definition, adulteration is addition of another substance into a product illegally for various purposes. So why does adulteration occur? The adulteration issues regarding herbal products most often occur in the form of pharmaceutical adulteration, where this type of adulteration involves the addition of unauthorized substances, also known as active drugs, such as sildenafil and sibutramine. They are deliberately added into dietary supplements during manufacturing processes in order to enhance specified health claims or pharmacological activities of the products. So manufacturers can advertise the products with claims of high efficacy and gain profit from possible high demands. One of the most common adulterants in herbal product is sildenafil. Sildenafil, known as a prescription commonly drug. The consumption of sildenafil can only be safe under prescription and supervision of legal medical officers in a controlled amount, which maximum limit of 100 mg per day. Sildenafil often added in supplements with natural enhancement properties due to its strong pharmacodynamic activity. It is predominantly used in treatments for pulmonary hypertension disease and also for male erectile dysfunction. If higher doses of sildenafil are consumed, toxic side effects and serious health concerns may potentially arise. Other than sildenafil, Sibutramine is also one of the most common adulterant in herbal products. Sibutramine is recognized as an anoxia, which indicates that it is able to exert a weight loss effect. Consuming sibutramine may induce a feeling of satiety and suppress appetite, leading to a decrease in food intake. Initially, sibutramine was used as a prescribed medication in treating obesity and is considered a safe drug at doses of 10 to 20 mg per day. Long-term effect of sibutramine consumption can potentially pose a threat to cardiovascular health. Adulteration of herbal products with sibutramine still occurs and are commonly marketed in forms of multivitamin supplements or slimming tea beverages.
Afterward, the impact of herbal products. Herbal products have abundance of positive effects along with adverse effects on society, economy, and environment. As for the impact on society, many herbal products work on several areas of the body at the same time, unlike most prescription medication where it is designed to treat a single health issue. For instance, ginkgo biloba is beneficial for circulatory problems and has long been used in the treatment of brain dysfunction related to brain aging and neurodegenerative dementia. Besides that, they may have a fewer adverse effects as the John wort, which is used to treat mild to moderate depression, has fewer adverse effects than most other prescription antidepressants. Also, herbal products more beneficial in those who have serious illness or long-standing health problems that have not responded to standard medication. Moreover, herbal products can be consumed in a variety of ways as is available in capsule, tablet, tea, and other forms. Despite all those positive effects, several herbal products have been discovered to possess poisonous components with a variety of possible side effects. Since herbs are non-toxic simply just because they are natural. Herbal products also can cause allergic reaction, rashes, asthma attacks, headache, dizziness, and vomiting. However, this is not always the case, especially when herbs are used with description pharmaceutical.
Next, the impact of herbal product on economy. Since 2011, the herbal sector has been highlighted as a new potential for economic growth in Malaysia. The herbal industry was valued at roughly 70 billion ringgit in 2013 and is expected to develop at a rate of 8 to 15% per year to hit about 32 billion ringgit by 2020. Herbal plants are starting to gain popularity across the world due to their advantages and medicinal significance. The worldwide economy for herbs and herbal products has grown significantly over the last 10 years, and despite being rich in biodiversity, Malaysia is the net importer of herbal products. From 2011 to 2017, the mean value of imports climbed by around 4% while the mean value of export raised by nearly 10%. And during 2016 and 2017, the largest import and export values were $547 million and $174.8 million.
Next, we move to the impact on environment. The herbal product might dampen our ecosystem. Herbal products appear to be a natural, environmentally friendly method of treating patients or other uses. However, the widespread usage of particular unusual herbs has a negative impact on the global warming issue. All herbs availability is lowered by changing climates because unstable growing circumstances. The issue is not just how the environment affects the herbs, but also how the use of herbal medicine affect the environment. Many herbs are grown in many remote locations. The distance that must be traveled in order to obtain this natural cure runs counter to how the herbal medication appear to society. Additionally, higher oil prices will hinder travel and shipping, increasing the cost of herbal medications.
Therefore, there are several solutions to overcome these issues. First, herbal medicine regulation policies must be standardized and tightened on a global scale. In Malaysia, the laws that apply to herbal products are Control of Drug and Cosmetic Regulations 1984, Poison Act 1952, Sale of Drug Act 1952, Advertisement and Sale Act 1956, and Protection of Wildlife Act 1972. Furthermore, the government needs to create and raise awareness of the health risks among all parties, including manufacturers, producers, retailers, and end customers, so that consumers are fully aware of the risks and negative consequences of harmful traditional and herbal medicines. The public needs to be fully informed so that they do not fall victim to aggressive marketing, particularly unverified testimonies.
Next, providers of medications such as doctors, nurses, and pharmacists sometimes lack training and knowledge about how herbal medicines affect their patients' health. Many of them are also unfamiliar with these products and how they are utilized. Since most patients are on other sorts of prescription or non-prescription medications, adequate training is now highly important. They should only practice what they have been trained for, and the training should be recognized and accepted by the Malaysian Medical Council. Despite the fact that orthodox healthcare professionals' active participation is constantly sought, and they hold a great deal of responsibility for the valuable contributions to medicinal product safety monitoring. It is also important that all herbal medicine providers be sufficiently empowered to play a role in herbal medicine safety monitoring. Other than that, an appropriate information base is relevant to diagnostic and therapy decision making is also required. Furthermore, individual healthcare providers should demonstrate a significant level of commitment to understanding the use of herbal medications. When they encounter patients who are using this prescription, they can do that by asking relevant questions regarding the consumption of herbal medicines. Herbal medicines must also be acknowledged by health professionals who work in poison control center and health information services. Finally, herbal medicines, like other human medications, are now obligated to be controlled by a drug regulatory framework in every country to ensure that they meet the required criteria of safety, quality, and efficacy. In terms of the use of herbal products, if doctors want to prescribe medicines, they must be proven useful and free from any negative effects through appropriate trials and thus be evidence-based and approved by the government.
The conclusion is Malaysia is blessed with a variety of herbs that leads into big herbal medicine industry. Herbal medicine is widely consumed by Malaysians. Also, herbal medicines give both positive and negative impacts to our country, but then we should pay attention to negative impacts caused by herbal medicine. The consumers should seek a medical expert's advice beforehand. This to avoid any unwanted incidents from happening. More research are obviously needed to ensure citizen safety. Laws and policies on herbal medicine regulations should be enforced and strengthened.